MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. At the plate, Derek Dietrich. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
First baseman, Derek Dietrich.
And we are underway in Arlington as the first pitch of the night is taken here for ball one. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Second.
Ready now, Jorge Soler, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. Seager is up with it. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And this ball hit well by Gonzalez out to deep right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And this is taken outside for ball one. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Jurickson Profar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rangers. Left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Liner towards second, but Utley is in the right place at the right time. There's one gone.
Batting second.
So coming to the plate, Corey Seager. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Hit down the line at first, but this is foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaker ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaker pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Line towards center field. Peterson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting third.
So striding in, Logan Forsythe. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Line drive to center field. Peterson is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Here's Javier Baez. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Sean Rodriguez. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Stubbs on the move, but this will land out there just foul. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Jock Peterson now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone! So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Therefore it is Profar, and Jurickson has it to retire the side. Striding into the box, Nolan Arenado. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Here's Mike Napoli now. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Swing and a liner, but foul. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Now in the box, Drew Stubbs. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And it's grounded foul. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hot shot on the ground to short. He'll send it the short way to Utley at second, and that's that. Standing in, Wellington Castillo. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Wellington Castillo is retired to kick off the inning. This is skied into short left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again, 1-2. Popped up. Cashner just to the right of the mound, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Ryan Rua. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
Designated hitter, Ryan
Ready with the
Rua.
first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
And there's ball 1. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Up next,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jurickson Profar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Grounded back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Corey Seager hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll begin things here against Andrew Cashner.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Mike Moustakas swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Gonzalez is on his way home. The relay, and the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again. Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. The relay, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. At the plate, Sean Rodriguez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit to third. Gloved by Arenado. And a good throw gets him one gone. Settling in now, Jock Peterson. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he is in there. In to score the runner from third. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Here he is, falling behind, another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Logan Forsythe. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Number 11.
And that misses for ball one. The pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Nolan Arenado.
And a fastball just misses for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And now a pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Rodriguez is right there on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 5.
At the plate, Mike Napoli. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch back. Here's Drew Stubbs now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Late that time for a strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off a bit much.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. grounded down the third baseline. Moustakas has it. Utley for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chirinos has a play, one down. Ready once again, Derek Dietrich. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball two.
That's two close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Outside, 3-0 now. Hit hard to the right. And that hook's just foul. Boy, not by much more than an inch or two there.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Jorge Soler.
First offering on its way. Jorge Soler is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Sinking liner toward left, and that's in there. Base hit. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Hazelbaker. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Mike Moustakas. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hazelbaker looks up. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Here's Javier Baez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. Into the box, Sean Rodriguez. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
1-1.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
1 ball.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 1-2. Here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Chirinos.
And a foul pop behind the plate. Castillo has a play, makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Ryan Rua. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. Soler is there, 2 down. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Lined into left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Here's Jurickson Profar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Jurickson Profar.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Peterson. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in once again, Jock Peterson. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Peterson.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hazelbaker's on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number
Ready
26,
for another chance? Chase Utley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Utley awaits the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hazelbaker is there, 2 gone.
Now
Ready once again, Wellington Castillo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. On the ground up the middle, to his left, Seager. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Corey Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Leading out for the Rangers, the shortstop.
Into the windup
Seager.
and the pitch. And he pops it up back behind second base. Rodriguez is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Logan Forsythe. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this is up and in, ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Let it rip that time 3-0, but the fastball's by him 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And Gonzalez will put this one away for round number 2. Ready for another shot now. Nolan Arenado. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Number 5.
Striding in once again, Mike Napoli. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Digging in to try it again. Drew Stubbs. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Here it comes. 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
The batter.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam. So what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Welcome back to Arlington. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there. At the game summary.
Derek Dietrich.
Derek Dietrich is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
The right fielder,
into the
12.
box now. Jorge Soler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
7 runs, an equal number of hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hazelbaker's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzalez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now here's the pitch. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Gonzalez able to lay off, and he's aboard after working a base on balls.
The third baseman,
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Moustakas. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Matt Bush takes over here with a runner at first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. From the belt, the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 2 out with the man at first. Skied into very shallow right. Stubbs moves over. And that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Rua. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Designated hitter, Ryan Rua.
Hit on the ground out to short. Flip on by Rodriguez, and there's one away. So striding in, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Hazelbaker.
Swing and a looper to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter number 7.
Here's Corey Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. On the move is Peterson. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Striding in, Logan Forsythe. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And that misses 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Utley will make the catch to retire the side. Here's Javier Baez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
The designated hitter, Javier.
Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out towards shallow right. Stubbs has a read on it. 1 down. Now in the box, Sean Rodriguez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hazelbaker going back on it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Stepping in, John Peterson. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stubbs ranging back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Striding into the box, Chase Utley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. First offering on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Ready with the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. So striding forward now, Nolan Arenado. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Nolan Arenado.
And this is low, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit. Here's Mike Napoli now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Drew Stubbs. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Fastball way outside, and that's trouble. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. In to score, the runner from second. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile, another run is in to score. Digging in, Ryan Rua. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Gonzalez. And that retires the side. Stepping up to the plate, Wellington Castillo. No hits in 3 tries so far. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Changeup that time. A swing, and this one's driven out to deep left center field. This ball has a chance, and it is over the wall. A home run. At the plate, Derek Dietrich. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ground ball right side. A quick out number 1. In now, Jorge Soler. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Line hard into left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So digging in now, Carlos Gonzalez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Hazelbaker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now to the plate, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Hazelbaker is retired, and there's one away. Digging in, Jurickson Profar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now at the plate, Corey Seager, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Profar rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 9-5 ball game. Standing in, Logan Forsythe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Jim Johnson enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Johnson.
Curtis Granderson will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 4 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Way out in front.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Shot foul over towards the coaching box. Ready with another 2-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Now batting.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here's Arenado with a drive. Well hit to left and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So stepping in, Mike Napoli. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Greg Bird will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 33.
3 runs already home here. And here's a swing and a miss, and now the Rangers are down to their final strike here.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got to battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on the 3rd strike. I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. but foul. 2 out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Gonzalez is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 9 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Rangers, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers, thank you for attending and remind